Hello everyone, I've had enough. I can't lie. These fan channels, these Twitter channels, everything are utter piss taking at the moment. Arsenal Football Club is second in the league. They may have been knocked out of the FA Cup versus United, and they may be looking like they're going to crash out of the Carabao Cup. But since when have little tin pot trophies like that defined the process? We are meant to be one of the biggest teams in England. With regards to that, that means we look for two trophies. You look for the Champions League and the Premier League. That is what we're defined on season by season. We haven't won that yet, granted. We probably won't win that this season, fair enough. But use context. Jesus Christ, if you want to be judged off FA Cups, then you'd want to go back to the Arsene Wenger era where we're getting top four every year and a few FA Cups here and there. I loved Arsene Wenger. I was happy in that era. But my frigging Christ, Arsenal fans weren't. So why now are we judging it off what we judged Arsene Wenger on? When 75% of game weeks, we're coming away with 3 points. 75% of game weeks, we're winning games. So are you not happier now than you used to be as a fan? Yes, the pressure's more because you're looking at trying to win a Prem. And if you drop points, it feels like it means more. But the doom and gloom around the fan base is frigging woeful. Where's the support for the players? Everyone keeps having a go at Kai Havertz like he's shot their grandma. My God. Kai Havertz has scored 12 goals. He's been our top scorer and one of our best players this season. Support the team. Like, come on. Use your common sense. We have progressed every single season under Arteta. It is common knowledge. The process, he came in, we were 8th for his first season. We were then 5th. We then had a surprise title charge. We then had a consistent, sustained title charge last season where it went down to the last day. And then, this season, we are, 6 points off or whatever? 7 points off with Liverpool having a game in hand. But if we win tonight, it's only 4 points or whatever. Like, come on. Jesus Christ, get your head out your arse. And then I keep seeing online people going, oh, Ødegaard, we're past the project. No, we're not. Ødegaard is the project. He's a world-class creative midfielder. He's absolutely phenomenal on the ball. He created 10 chances versus at Old Trafford, versus United. Ødegaard will never be replaced in this team. Even he's the captain. We built around him. Yes, we might bring in Zubimendi, but Zubimendi isn't a creative player. Ødegaard is the best creative player, arguably, in the world. Sure, he's had a bit of a dip, or he has had an injury this season. Sure, he had 10 weeks out and then he's come back and then 2 weeks later Saka got out. And that's a big way of how we play down the right-hand side. But he hasn't dropped off. He's still frigging amazing. Players like that, players like De Bruyne, players like Haaland, the project will never surpass. You don't surpass those players. They're people who you aspire to get. It's just a case of getting the personnel to help him, to develop his strengths, to use him. So where's all this negativity coming around online that I keep seeing about Ødegaard? Oh, the project's moving past him. We're going to be replacing him. Oh, he's a limited footballer. He's scored 15 goals from open play in his second season with us. Come on. Yeah, he's not been in that position recently or last season or whatever. He's in a more creative role. He picks up the ball from deep. He is a phenomenal footballer. World class even. Come on, man. And then you see people like Aftv just sprouting negativity. What's the point? There's a North London derby coming up. We are going into this with Spurs having injuries as well. It's a winnable affair. We are the Arsenal Football Club. Come on. Get behind the boys. Get supporting the boys. Why is there so much negativity in this fan base all the time? It's like it's bred on toxicity. It's like Aftv always have to get their little rotten oar in. All these fan channels, whether it's DT or whoever, or Turkish, always trying to spread negative vibes. He's Arteta. They were saying, oh, why is he the second highest paid player in the world, manager in the world? Because he's got the second highest potential of any manager in the world. Yes, he's not reached it right now, but he's done so much for this fucking football club, and he's going to keep going because the board back him. Most fans should back him. I don't know why they're not. He is an unbelievable manager, arguably the best manager we've had in a long, long time. And sure, this season things haven't gone right. Sure, fine. You want to talk about injuries? We'll talk about injuries. Bukayo Saka's been out. Martin Ødegaard's been out for a sustained period. That isn't on him, though. That's unfortunate. And then you look at other issues. You've got the 2 red card things against Brighton for Rice and Trossard for City that shouldn't have happened. We have been unbelievably unlucky. But since when is a manager blamed for that? Like, look at Liverpool. Would Liverpool, ask me this, would Liverpool be top of the league if they had Mo Salah out for about 3 months? No, they wouldn't. They simply wouldn't. Man City have lost Rodri, and you can only see the state they're in. The fact that we're second with our best player, Saka, out, with Ødegaard, our second best player, being out for a sustained period, is actually remarkable. And then you look at the injuries we've had to the front line, the fact that Nwaneri has come in, got injured pretty much straight away. We're down to rations. Gabriel Jesus has just done his ACL. Like, we're sustaining a title charge. We're actually improved on last season with all this context. Look at the points. 40, or whatever it is. The same as last season. After the same amount of games played. We've actually scored more and conceded less than last season. So why is the mood music so depressed? Why does everyone think it's all doom and gloom? I can't be bothered. This football team, they're trying the best, and we've got to keep on board with the project and keep supporting the boys. I don't understand why everyone's so negative about Arteta and Havertz and stuff, because, come on, read the mood. Last fucking 5 years ago, before Arteta, under Unai Emery was the most depressing you'll ever be. We were like 10th at one point. Oh, grow up. Seriously. Yes, he didn't get over the line for 2 years. The first title charge, Saliba got injured. That was unfortunate. It happens. The second one, it was 2 points, man. We're one of the best teams in the world. And we're one of the best teams in the world because of Arteta. It's as simple as that. It's not despite Arteta, it's because of Arteta. Him coming in, him making the decisions, brought us all together as a fan base. Why are we suddenly just getting divided? Why is Kai Havertz having to get such abuse on his personality? And just because he missed the chance in a moment. I love Arsenal. I care about Arsenal. I want Arsenal to win the league, win the trophies. Don't get me wrong. As much as the next man. But the negativity around this fan base, around certain fan channels, it's horrendous. It is truly disgusting. It is. And it's about time someone spoke out, but like, there needs to be more made of it. Because how are we going to get a feel-good factor back at the club if the outside media sources are that toxic? And people claim like, oh, well, you're not getting over the line. Shut up. Just back the team. We're in the best position we've been in 15 years as a club. We're an attractive proposition to any player across the world, and all of that is down to Mikel Arteta. He is a superb manager. Yes, he's made mistakes. He's learnt on the job. I believe Tierney could have played more this season to add width and stuff. But come on. Jesus Christ. It's an North London derby. We're going to be going into this positive. Spurs have injuries. They're there for the taking. If we win today, the mood music changes and people start maybe looking, oh, we've not been that bad. We've actually been unbeaten in like 10 in the Prem. Since November, we're like third on points in the total Prem, behind Nottingham Forest, I think. Liverpool are fifth for context. So it's just not a sprint. It's a marathon. Chill out, please. Have some positivity. Back the boys. We can win this league. I'm not saying we're going to, because context is key. The difference, even though the stats are better this season, the difference is we do not have Bukayo Saka for probably 2 months now going forwards. We need to sign a forward, but that's on the board. Since when do people think, oh, Arteta makes all the transfer decisions? He doesn't. What was Edu there for? Sure, Arteta will bring up a shortlist, but Edu will get it over the line or won't get it over the line. He didn't. Now there's a person in his role. He's doing the transfers, not Arteta. Sure, Arteta will address targets, but all I'm saying is Arteta's wanted Mudryk, he's wanted Sesko, he's wanted various other players over the period of his tenure, and we haven't got them over the line. That can't be on Mikel. He's clearly wanted players who are attackers, and Edu hasn't got it over the line. I discussed the reasons for that previously. I think it's probably because Edu was a bit more risk averse. His attackers usually have more money involved in the transfers. They equally have more wages. So getting the transfers right is harder, which I think means that Arsenal were worried more about the return on investment. But Arteta has very clearly wanted an attacker. He's not thick. He's one of the best managers in the world. He clearly knows what this team needs. He's clearly motivated and he's clearly a completely driven man. But at the point of this, if these fan channels start getting that negativity and toxicity seeping back into this club, we will only go backwards. My Christ, sort it out, please. In other news, Arsenal have Tottenham tonight. Let's hopefully win the North London derby. I'm very nervous for it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.